Hey guys, before we start the video, it has come to my attention that only 25% of my recurring viewers are subscribed to this channel. If you haven't done so already and you want to see more content from your boy Too Lazy for Life in the future on this channel and you want to support him, show him your love, show him your dedication, then remember to smash that subscribe button down below. It takes 1 second of your time, 1 click, it's free. If you want to show me that next extra level of love and support, then consider signing up to my Patreon where you can unlock my full library of uncut, unedited anime reaction videos that you will not find anywhere else. By signing up to my Patreon, you will also unlock these 3 Patreon exclusive anime reaction series that I have done. They are not available on YouTube, on Patreon only for my Too Lazy for Life patrons. Join the official Too Lazy for Life Discord server if you haven't already done so, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, then also remember to smash that like button and leave me all of your comments down below. Alright guys, now back to the video. Sup boys and girls, it's your boy Too Lazy for Life, back at you again with the final episode of Fate Grand Order Babylonia Academia. I can't believe it's been, what, 4 weeks, 5 weeks of Fate Grand Order, man. Like, it definitely doesn't feel like it. Feels like just yesterday. I say that for every series, right? Feels like just yesterday, right, that I started this series, and, well, I mean, take a look. It's over. It's over. Right? It's been 5 weeks. Well, I mean, on YouTube, obviously, you know, 3 episodes a week. So it's been 7 weeks for you guys on YouTube. But I finished 2 weeks ahead of what you guys got on YouTube. So it's been 5 weeks of Babylonia. And it feels like just yesterday I started this show. And yeah, what a ride it's been, guys. What a ride it's been. It has been thoroughly enjoyable. Tiamat was somewhat underwhelming as a final boss after being hyped up for so long throughout this whole series, and she just turned out to be a very, very, you know, flashy looking, impressive looking spectacle of a piñata punching bag that, you know, fires out laser beams every now and again, but doesn't really do anything. And her whole army of Lamus had to do all the work for her to, you know, show off all the Sakuga and all the animation and all of the hype-ass fight scenes and whatever. But generally, it's been a long ride, guys. It's been a long ride. I can't believe we've had to say goodbye to so many servants in this series that feels like it's been an eternity ago since we saw them last time on screen. Like, had to say goodbye to Leonidas, to Ushiwaka Maru, to Anna, to Gorgon, to Enkidu, to Erishkagil, to... like, everyone's dead! All the civilians are dead! Gilgamesh is, I think, dead! All the servants are dead! It's just, I see dead people. Every fucking person in this show is dead! Not to the level of, you know, Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night levels of depression of dead, but it's still sad just seeing dead people everywhere. And, yeah, well... Tiamat's now dead as well. She got fucking turned to ash by Enkidu Elish, right? And yeah, everyone had to escape the underworld at the end there last episode before the cliffhanger dropped. They escaped via Merlin's flower storm and got out back to the surface world before the underworld collapsed, which I don't understand how that worked. Well, actually, since this alternate timeline, this Babylonia era is just in a closed, encased, you know, it's almost like a mock simulation sort of closed experiment, you know, loop. It's not actually tied to the real timeline history of humanity, so whatever they do fucking around in this alternate, you know, closed space doesn't affect real reality. So I guess sure, Ereshkigal is gone. The underworld's collapsing. All of Babylonia is gone. Everyone's dead. But hey, as long as you get the grail, as long as you save the day and prevent the timeline from collapsing, then it doesn't matter how much damage you do to the timeline, because the moment you go back to reality, this whole alternate place of Babylonia ceases to exist, and it's back to, you know, normality in reality. Alright, so enough chit-chat, guys. Enough of me blabbering on about this. So we're going to move on now to the final episode of Fate Grand Order Babylonia. Enjoy it while you can, guys. This is it, the last episode. All right, we're gonna soak it in for all it's worth, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. So in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, epilogue. Yes! Ah, yes! No opening. Oh, it's already a great episode. Oh my god. No opening. What an honor. Oh, you're alive? How? How? You're alive? Yeah, I didn't think I'd see you again. And you lost your fucking weird, like, pineapple headdress. Bro, what happened to the others? They're all dead. Unfortunately, they're all dead. Oh, what? This is as far as we go. Oh, you guys are leaving? Oh! What? That's all Mash could think about was marriage. Oh my god. Bro. Fucking Mash, all she had on her mind was marriage. You thirsty little girl, man. Oh, what a fucking thirsty big eggplant girl. Oh, Fujimaru needs to smash that. No, no. No! Oh, I fucking hate I hate watching the last episodes of every show, man. It's always so sad. They fucking just rip a hole in me, man. Oh, look, they just have to. They just have to. Oh yeah, Sidori! She's also dead! Oh. So Gilgamesh. It'll take roughly half a century to repair the underworld. Oh, right. Oh, right. Irishka... They never got to say goodbye. Fujimaru never got to say goodbye, man. Oh, you can see Mash's... Like, oh, look at Mash's face. Like, Fujimaru's smiling and then Mash's fucking frowny face, man.
これは好きにしてくれれば
Do whatever you wish with it.
だから僕と彼女からのね
From me and from her.
藤丸カルデアの星読み
Who's her?
誰の記憶にも残らない開拓者私は君の戦いに
Irishka girl?
どうか最後まで良い旅を
Oh no! They're all disappearing!
この星の未来を築くのが王の役目だからな。王の役目？そうだ。俺は王。王として生きる。そう決めた以上人間の未来に付き合おう。世界の終わりまでな。どうしてその言葉を人々に伝えないんだい。今のままだと君を理解する者は一人もいない。最後まで一人きりだ。一人ではない。今語り聞かせている者がいよう。ま、谷草に聞かせられる。
How can you call that a boy? Look at that! How can you call that a boy? It fucking looks... Japan! Japan! Huh? Once again you draw a girl and call it a boy? Oh no. Wait, so he's now caster? Or was it? Don't tell me he's been sitting there this whole fucking time. Oh my god. He just sat there. I was on the brink of death. I showed myself in my prime. Yeah, you definitely saved Babylonia, alright. Oh my god. It's like that scene from it's like that scene from One Punch Man, right? When Saitama saved the whole city from the meteor, but the whole fucking city burnt down. Oh. Oh, Gilgamesh's story of... Oh, what? No! Enkidu, don't... The snake took off with his herb. The yoink! That's when he went insane. I would have gone insane if that fucking happened. It's such a tragedy, it becomes a comedy. Yeah, it truly is a comedy. Your plane is ready for departure. Oh, what? Underage? Wait, what? What do you mean you're underage? I thought MASH was 18. At least take the cup. Well, oh, it's over. How was this land? Did you enjoy it? Oh no. Oh hey, is Hassan still there? Wait, what? Was that Gilgamesh fading away? Nani? I thought that was the real one! Wait, why did he fade away? Grand Order. What the fuck's this? The time has finally come. Oh right, fucking what's his name? Solomon's thing. We head towards Solomon's singularity, the grand temple of time. Oh, that last bit. The fucking ending. That last bit all happened so fast, man. What the fuck? The fucking ending there just happened so quick. I couldn't even take in half of it. Like, so Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh, is he a spirit now, or is he the real thing? So I saw him disappear at the end there, right? You got to see his turban scarf thing waving around in the wind as he turned to dust when that kid was looking back at him, right? And you can clearly see that they were leaving the ruins of Uruk. They were the last survivors of the Mesopotamian people. So that's clearly in the present day. That was like right at the end of the series. So what? Gilgamesh just suddenly now is gone? So what? So he's the real Gilgamesh. And Ishtar, man, she didn't disappear at all. So she's actually Ishtar's still there. So she's the last one. Well, I mean, Hassan was also walking around there at the end. So I don't know what those two are gonna do, but Ishtar's still gonna be around at the time. Just kind of, you know, cute. I don't know what she's gonna do, but she's gonna be all alone there, having to watch over all of the remaining people of Mesopotamia all by herself. And yeah, everyone said their farewells. Gilgamesh gave an actual holy grail to Fujimaru. So what? Fujimaru, Mash and Fujimaru actually took that back with them to the present day. Also, it makes no sense, right? You guys tell me that these singularities that they go into aren't the real actual point in time in real human history. It's like a separate, like, VR, like, you know, it's like a virtual machine, like, copycat, self-enclosed, like, self-contained experimental loop world that you can mess around in without affecting the real timeline sort of thing. That's how you ray shift into that, you know, playground, that sandbox that's not the real actual point in time in human history. How exactly does that work? Because if that's the case, how can you take back an object from an almost illusionary makeshift world? So how did Fujimaru and Mash get that holy grail back to just, again, anime logic? Think too much about it, my head starts to hurt because it doesn't start to find plot holes or logical holes. Doesn't make any sense to me. You guys explain that to me, please. Yeah, just, I mean, the whole episode was pretty. I thought we were gonna have a very long discussion, but I think it might end up being pretty short because a whole lot happened this episode. It was just a whole episode of wrapping up, saying goodbye to all of the remaining servants that were still alive, just taking a trip down memory lane of all the days, nice memories of good times and sad times, and memories of days gone past in the ruins of Uruk. And they went back to their little, now demolished and broken embassy shack, and even Mash there putting back up those cracked flower pots. How desperate, how sad, just enjoying a cup of tea at the end of all things. And then everyone faded away and said goodbye. And then they had their final little talk at the top of the remains of the palace, with Gilgamesh and Ishtar, the final last two servants to remain, aka husbando and waifu that didn't manage to marry and bang each other because of thought circumstances. And yeah, just the final original OG OP pair, and with Mash and Fujimaru just having one last final get together, and then they just discuss and just reflect upon life, and then they just said their goodbyes, and then that was it. It was a, I mean, it was a pretty good epilogue. Not gonna lie, it was a pretty damn good epilogue. 24 minutes of just wrapping things up and just bringing everything to a close, winding things down, saying goodbye, bring everything coming to an end. But I mean, that last bit where Fujimaru and Mash were saying goodbye, and then they just, you know, instantly teleported back to Chaldea, and then cut to black, and then 2 seconds later they're running into the fucking room and all the beeping emergency lights going off, and it's like, right, break's over, Roach, let's go. All right, out the frying pan and into the fire. It's like, oh, next singularity. They literally just got back and they didn't even manage to just, you know, just have a 5-minute break, or, you know, have Mash and Fujimaru having a quickie back in their room, and they instantly have to suit up again for the next singularity. I mean, aren't these two fucking exhausted now? Don't they need to rest? I mean, holy shit, their stamina must be off through the roof if they could just come back from a journey like that and instantly suit up again and just jump straight into the final boss room. Oh, and then Millet's song playing there in the background when just ending off the episode. Like I said, it all happened so fast. I didn't want to say goodbye to the show, but it's one of those farewells where you have to rip it off like a band-aid. It was all going so fast. Your life flashed before your eyes, and next thing you know, the show's over. Oh well, what a shame. I mean, Hey, I'm not gonna lie, alright? It's been an enjoyable series, guys, alright? So I'm gonna let you guys know my final thoughts now about Fate Grand Order Babylonia Academia. It was good. Alright, I'm gonna rate it on the visuals, the animation, the soundtrack, the storyline, like I do with everything, alright? So I went into this after First Order thinking this was gonna be shit, but everyone says it was gonna be good, so brace yourself. Because the Grand Order movie, the First Order movie was very, very mediocre to say the best. I thought it was going to be the same as First Order, but no, the moment we jumped into episode 0, it was like I was watching a completely different show. The production value was off the chain. It was like Unlimited Blade Works quality, if not even arguably better in terms of its production quality. The visuals, I would give it a solid 9 out of 10. Like they are for a non-Ufotable studio adapting a Fate Works, man. Studio Cloverworks, hats off to these guys. They managed to make it visually fucking stunning. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the Tiamat CGI was absolutely fucking terrible. At least her human form. Anyway, her non-beast form looked absolutely fucking shit. But her behemoth sort of like chimera form or whatever, her flying lion form, that looked pretty damn cool. All right, that looked pretty okay. But her human form looked absolutely shit. All right, that gigantic 2002 PS2 quality CGI form was ugh. But the rest of the anime, man, the visuals were absolutely insane. Solid 9 out of 10. Oh my god, the animation, probably better than Unlimited Blade Works. I would give the animation a fucking 9 out of 10. Like, there were so many iconic moments in this show. Like, Ushi Wakamaru versus Gorgon. Quetzalcoatl versus Tiamat. Just those moments, man. Those was, I mean, even MASH versus Erishkigal. There were some fights in this show that they were amazing. Absolutely freaking amazing. Definitely way better than Unlimited Blade Works fights in terms of animation. Just stunning, alright? This show, visually and animation-wise, stunning. The sound effects, I would give it a 8.5 out of, I'm not going to give it a 9 out of 10. It started off very good with all those amazing, like, heavy metal clanging noises and chain noises and deflection noises off of Mash's shield, pinging off of Mash's shield. Those noises sounded really good, but then the second half of the show, they just started to really overdo with the Yamato beam spam, base boosted 9000 ear rape. I mean, the fucking episode 20, just Tiamat constantly screaming, and then suddenly Aya's Enema Elish was like the biggest fucking ear rape, over bass boosted, just eardrum and fucking just earplug exploding, absolute just ear fucking mess I've ever heard in my life. That was some insane bass boosted rapage, man. Oh my god. Luckily I didn't have the I forgot. No, sorry. I just remembered. All right. Some guy told me to turn the volume up to 100%. All right. Watching episode 20, I only just remembered that. Unfortunately, I forgot that when I was doing that, when I was watching the episode at the time. So even at 89% volume, that was already like just ear cancer. All right, that bass boostage from Enuma Elish's massive laser beam. I can't imagine turning it up to like 125% on my media player. That would have been so triggering, so aggravating, man. Sound effects generally were very good. Way better than Unlimited Blade Works clashing of pots and pans in a recording studio. So 8.5 out of 10. The story, man. The story, I'll give it an 8. Okay, I'll give it an 8. I won't give it any lower. Alright, it's an 8. Honestly speaking, it wasn't really that complex. Fujimaru and Mash teleports to Babylonia, meets a bunch of servants. They had to defeat Tiamat. Half the time they were just doing fetch and gather quests and go investigate quests for Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh being the quest giver, sitting in the throne room with a question mark over his head. Hand in the next quest. Receive the next quest with the exclamation mark over his head. Go kill 10 of these. Your reward. A pair of grey leather pants, alright? And 2 gold. Alright, and then you return that quest, get some more XP, gives you next quest. Go and investigate this zone. Alright, and the moment you go step into that zone, it says quest complete. You can return back to the quest giver now. Go back. Hand that quest in. Go get another quest. Go defeat Gorgon. You get a blue rare item now. Superior quality rare item and 10 gold. It's just like playing World of Warcraft. You can clearly see it's an adaptation of a video game, of a mobile game. Just constant fetch and gather quests. Not a whole lot of complexity and depth into the story. It's just good old simple game mechanics and game story play getting adapted into anime form. It was generally still very good, alright, but just not to the depth and level of, let's say, Fate Zero or Heaven's Feel or whatever. But well, hey, what can you expect? It's a mobile game. Okay, but generally, it was good. I would give this show a solid 8.5 out of 10. Alright, I wouldn't put it on the same level as Fate Zero and Unlimited Blade Works being 9 and 10 out of 10, but 8.5 out of 10. It was still a thoroughly solid, enjoyable experience. Oh, wait. OST, right? We didn't talk about the OST. OST! I would give that a 10 out of 10. Alright, the OST was absolutely incredible. I need to get my hands on that soundtrack, man. That soundtrack, so many tracks, especially the absolute demonic front Babylonia soundtrack that we heard in the end credit drop of like episode 1 or whatever. Or episode 0, I meant episode 1 being episode 0, the first episode of the series. That soundtrack was absolutely, that soundtrack was freaking incredible. Oh, it was so good. And there were so many other tracks as well from this series that were just iconic. Just really, really good soundtrack. The ending songs as well, really, really good. The opening song, really, really... You guys get the point. Alright, you guys get the point. I don't need to explain. I don't need to reiterate the opening again. Okay? The opening was probably the weakest part of this entire series. The worst part of this entire series, in my opinion. But everything else was absolutely fantastic. Solid 8.5 out of 10 for this show. Alright guys, so that's all of my thoughts for Fate Grand Order Babylonia. Okay, it was a very, very enjoyable ride. So many new servants we got to meet. So many iconic, epic moments we got to experience throughout the 21 episodes. Which, by the way, I didn't realize that until like a week ago, right? That there were only 21 episodes to this series. So I thought it was going to be 24, 25. So we're finishing a week early, right, for Cycle 4 for this series. So yeah, it was a sudden series, cut short unexpectedly, but still thoroughly enjoyable. I enjoyed it. Okay, like so many new servants, so many epic fight moments, Sakuga shots, animation moments, so many sad moments, especially the epilogue saying goodbye to everybody, everyone's dead. I know, like I said at the beginning of this series, like, oh, this show doesn't have enough depression to be a Fate show. Where's my depression? This is too happy and too slice of life and carefree and laid back to be a Fate anime. Where is my sadness? And everyone's like, it's coming, don't worry. And now we reach the end of the series, and all I can say is, everyone's dead. I see dead people. Oh my god. Oh well. What can you do? Alright, what can you do? But yeah, guys, that's it. That's all of my thoughts for Fate Grand Order Babylonia, the final episode. Hope you guys have all enjoyed my reaction series to Babylonia. All of you guys that tuned in and stuck with me from the first episode, even stuck with me from the First Order movie up until this final episode. Thank you all so much, guys, for tuning in to this amazing Fate spin-off series. Okay, guys, this alternate timeline series. It has been a thoroughly enjoyable ride. All right. What are we gonna do next, right? For Cycle 5 coming up very, very soon, very shortly. Well, I ain't going to tell you just yet. As at the time of this recording, we still got a fair way to go. All right. Still got like a good 3 or 4 weeks. So I ain't gonna reveal it to you guys yet. You guys will know soon enough when the time comes. But yeah, that is it for Babylonia, the first series of cycle. No, wait, no. I think at this point, Boku no Hero Academia was the first series of cycle 4 to come to an end. So this will be the second series of cycle 4. Well, I mean, I guess Boku no Hero Academia was just, you know, cleaning up the leftovers from cycle 3 with the second half of season 3 or season 2. So it doesn't really count. But as a brand new series, sure, Babylonia is the first one to finish this cycle. So the last one that we're gonna wait on is the first half of Fate Alicization Grand Order Sword Art Online, and yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the end. Well, I mean, I guess we'll also be wrapping up Fate Khalid Liner Prisma Ilia Season 1. So we still got a fair bunch of stuff to wrap up. And that'll be it. That'll be the end of Cycle 4, guys. Can't believe it's going to almost be the end of Cycle 4. It literally feels like last week I just started this cycle. Man, time flies really damn fast, don't you think? Oh my god. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed it. Alright, all of you newcomers to the channel, if you haven't done so already, like, comment, subscribe, sign up to my Patreon, join the Discord, show me all your love and support, show your boy Too Lazy for Life all your love and support, and just help me spread a bit further on the internet. Help my algorithm, help my presence and my sphere of influence grow a little bit more on the internet, and me pursuing my dreams of becoming a full-time content creator here on YouTube, helping my dream become that much more closer of a reality. Alright, guys, sign up to my Patreon if you also want to unlock my full uncut and edited reactions that you'll not find anywhere else, and also get 1 week early access ahead of YouTube. Big massive shout out to all of my existing patrons right now supporting me right now on Patreon, and one big massive shout out to Eden's Musketeer once again for being the top supporter of the Too Lazy for Life Patreon Sloth Army. Alright, if any of you guys also want to join him, there are 2 spots left available. Go check it out on my Patreon page. Have a read, have a browse, and consider signing up if you feel that is the thing for you. If you want to wail it out, if you want to flex your guns and simp over me the hardest by being a supreme sloth. So that's it, guys. That is it for the Fate Grand Order Babylonia reaction series here on YouTube and on Patreon. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you all very soon for the start of Cycle 5. Alright, so until then, enjoy the remainder of Cycle 4, me wrapping up the series that are still running right now on Cycle 4. Okay, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in with me, sticking with me up until the end of Babylonia. It's been a pleasure. Alright, and I'll see you all very soon. Alright, guys. Bye for now!